Have you ever wondered why some lives feel empty, even after decades of work, effort, and routine? It's not because people lack intelligence. It's not because opportunities never existed. It's because of something far more dangerous. Something invisible, silent, and irreversible. The slow erosion of time, and the cost of wasting it. Picture this. A man wakes up every morning at 6 a.m. He drives the same road, works in the same office, stares at the same screen. He repeats this pattern for 40 years. From the outside, he looks responsible, a hard worker, a man doing the right thing, but inside he carries a truth he never admits aloud. He never started the book he wanted to write. He never traveled to the places he dreamed about. He never tried to build that idea that once kept him awake at night, and now he's 65. He looks back and realizes the scariest part. He didn't lose because of bad luck. He didn't lose because others were better. He lost because he wasted time. Time is the most democratic currency in existence. Every human receives 24 hours a day. No more, no less. But how we spend it defines everything. Money lost can be earned again. Health sometimes can be rebuilt, but time, once it slips through your fingers, it never returns. The silent cost of wasted time is not obvious at first. It's disguised as comfort, scrolling endlessly on a phone, saying, "I'll start tomorrow," convincing yourself that there will always be more opportunities, more chances, more life left, but tomorrow never arrives. And by the time you realize this, the debt is already too large to repay. Stop for a moment and think. How many hours have you lost today? How many days last month? And how many years will you lose by the time your story ends? Time is not just hours ticking away on a clock. It is the raw material of your existence. Every decision you make is a trade. When you choose distraction, you're trading your future for an instant of pleasure. Think about this in financial terms. If Bitcoin is digital scarcity, time is biological scarcity. Bitcoin is valuable because there will only ever be 21 million coins. But your time? It is more scarce than Bitcoin. Because no one knows the exact number. It could be decades. It could be years. It could be tomorrow. Every wasted hour compounds into regret. Like inflation eats away the value of money, wasted time eats away the value of life. Ask yourself, what am I inflating away in my own existence? Where am I spending time with zero return? This isn't theory. Look at your routine. The silent cost of wasted time appears everywhere. When you wake up and hit snooze 3 times, you just traded discipline for comfort. When you open your phone and scroll for an hour, you just traded a chance to create for the illusion of connection. When you say yes to every distraction, every party, every meaningless conversation, you just said no to your own future. The question is never, do I have time? The question is always, what am I willing to sacrifice my time for? The man who invests his time like money compounds results. 1 hour reading today, 1 hour building a skill tomorrow, 1 hour investing in his health. Over years, those hours turn into mastery, strength, wealth, and freedom. But the man who wastes time compounds emptiness. 1 hour lost today, 1 hour lost tomorrow. Over years, those losses become regret, weakness, and dependence. And here is the cruel twist. The hours wasted are invisible. You don't feel them disappearing. You only notice when it's already too late. Here lies the paradox. People fear losing money, yet they waste time without a thought. People fear poverty, but they are already poor in their use of hours. Imagine a ledger. Every morning you wake up with 86,400 seconds credited to your account. You cannot transfer them. You cannot save them. At midnight, the balance resets to 0. Now ask, how are you spending it? On distractions? On regrets? On nothing? Or on discipline, creation, and the pursuit of freedom? Time is a brutal teacher. It gives you the test first and the lesson after. By the time you understand its value, you have already paid the price. This is why wasted time is the most expensive debt a human can hold. Because no wealth, no achievement, no technology can buy it back. Breathe. Ask yourself, What would my life look like if I stopped wasting time today? Discipline is the act of protecting your time. It is not punishment. It is preservation. And here, Bitcoin becomes the perfect metaphor. Just as Bitcoin resists inflation, discipline resists distraction. Just as Bitcoin has a fixed supply, your life has a fixed supply of days. Just as Bitcoin protects wealth, discipline protects meaning. If you fail to secure your time, you become like fiat currency, inflated, devalued, and controlled by forces outside yourself. But if you secure your time, you become scarce, valuable, unshakable. And here's the hidden truth. Most people never lose because of others. They lose because they inflated their own existence by wasting it. So how do you reclaim your hours? Start small. Audit one day of your life. Write down every hour, every distraction, every wasted scroll. See where your time is bleeding, then cut ruthlessly. Remove what does not serve your future. Redirect those hours into building, learning, and investing in yourself. Because every day wasted is not just a day gone. It is a future version of you that never comes to life. Here's the final truth. Time doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your intentions. It only records your actions. You are not punished for wasting time. You are punished by the life that results from wasting it, and you are not rewarded for discipline. You are rewarded by the future you create because of it. Think of your time as a battlefield. Every distraction is an enemy soldier. Every wasted hour is a wound, and every disciplined choice is a weapon. The war is not against the clock. The war is against yourself, against the part of you that prefers comfort to growth, against the part that says later when you know the answer is now. The silent cost of wasted time is the heaviest debt you will ever carry. Because when your last hour comes, the question won't be, how much money did I make? It will be, what did I do with the time I had? And in that final silence, you will realize the truth. Time was never free. It was always the most expensive currency of all. Use it before it uses you.